SHS. I'm Cameron Dawkins, and you're watching My Morning Jacket. Seniors who are signed up for our ACT Career Ready 101, please remember to log in and get a minimum of 16 hours of practice. The WorkKeys assessment will be given at MCC next week. See Dr. Hogan if you do not have your username or password. With spring comes the anticipation of prom. This year's prom date has been changed.
Your juniors and seniors look forward to the SHS prom and all that goes with it. From creative ways to get a date to finding the perfect dress, students have begun asking questions on this year's prom.
The date of prom has been changed from April 1st to April 29th. Gives you a little bit longer time to get a dress and get your tux, guys. The theme this year is Far, Far Away, and that's not like Star Wars, but more like Shrek and the Enchanted Forest.
In order to go to prom, be sure to pay all fees to Miss Eric in the main office. This also includes senior fees. The price of a ticket is $30. The price of a ticket includes a t-shirt.
The prom theme for this year is Far, Far Away, and we're looking for t-shirt designs that are like a forest or a jungle, Amazon theme. When we say far, far away, it's more like off the grid, and that's really what we're looking for. We want a pocket design and a nice, big, beautiful backdrop design for the back of the t-shirt.
I'm Carrington Asher reporting from Main Hall of Starkville High School for My Morning Jacket.
Remember to get your fees paid by March 10th to Miss Eric in the front office, and see Miss Kraft if you want to submit a t-shirt design. Senior girls interested in the exquisitely unique pageant and scholarship should register and turn in scholarship applications by March 31st. Direct questions to Miss May. The speech and debate team at SHS is widely recognized around the state for its astute competitors. Javad Arabi, member of the My Morning Jacket staff, accompanied the team to their tournament this past week.
Starkville High School's speech and debate team recently competed at the DeSoto Central High School tournament. 10 Yellow Jackets competed in a wide variety of events. At speech and debate tournaments, students can be seen talking to walls.
So people talk to walls because, you know, when you gotta practice and there's no one here, you gotta do what you gotta do. So if you go to a debate tournament, you'll see like people just lined up against the wall talking to a wall. It's not because we're crazy, even though we are kind of crazy, it's because we're actually practicing.
PF being a two-person team, two teams going against each other in a debate, and policy is also a two-team debate. LD is a one-on-one debate.
Overall, the Jackets placed in 5 speech events, and all debaters moved on to finals in Lincoln Douglas debate. Starkville High School speech and debate team placed second in the DeSoto Central tournament. This is Javad Arabi signing off for My Morning Jacket at DeSoto Central High School.
Seniors should check the senior bulletin board in the main hall to verify spelling of names for diplomas. Then see Miss Ward to initial if the spelling is correct. Communities throughout the nation host tutoring programs for elementary school students, usually run by adults or leaders in the community. Some SHS students are volunteering their time to make a difference in the lives of Starkville youth. Joe Poole has more.
Brickfire is an after-school daycare where grade students are tutored once their school day is over. Students from National Honor Society participate in teaching other grade students certain subjects, such as math, science, art, and English. After students finish with their schoolwork, the volunteers supervise them until their guardians come to pick them up.
They have more experiences with other children and they get to play, and it's just a fun thing for them.
This is Joel Poole for My Morning Jacket News reporting for Brickfire.
There will be a Key Club meeting in Coach Albritton's room Monday at 7:50. New members are welcome and the cost is $15. Key Club is currently collecting money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. See Coach Albritton, Miss Pays, or any Key Club member to donate to this worthy cause. The SHS Key Club is raising money for juvenile leukemia patients.
The fundraiser that Key Club is doing is called Pennies for Patients. The money goes towards people affected by leukemia and lymphoma. We normally do it every year, but we've done it as a pajama day in the past, but this year we're collecting these boxes.
12 to 15 Key Club members are walking around SHS with collection boxes.
It's called Pennies for Patients, but when you read through all the handouts and the information, it's for leukemia patients.
If you donate more than $1 to our fundraiser, you get your name put on one of these little papers, and it's going to go up at the front office so everyone knows that you've helped Key Club.
The Key Club fundraiser runs through February 26th. I'm Cameron Dawkins reporting for Starkville High School for My Morning Jacket News. Girls State and Boys State are two separate leadership programs for rising high school seniors in Mississippi. Selected students are challenged to not just learn about government, leadership, and service, but also to put their knowledge into practice. If you know a junior that may enjoy this program, help encourage them to complete an application. Not every high school vocational technical center can say they are home to a legitimate welding machine, but Millsaps on the campus of SHS has something to brag about.
This week, Millsaps Career and Technical Center gained a new and unique machine. Though it's not going to be operated until next year, there is a lot of hype for what it can achieve.
It means that instead of just welding on the plate, we could use this to make something like this, which is like for a picnic table.
The primary function of the welding machine is to further increase project capabilities and cut down on time it takes.
Take this plate and can cut it into pieces like that in a matter of seconds, so that we can use it for welding fabrication. We could use these to bend pipe to make a trailer or art.
It is currently being held by Miss Jack in the Agri-Science classroom. Hopes are high for what builds may lay ahead.
This is Clay Roberts with My Morning Jacket News, reporting from the Agri-Science classroom.
Jobs for Mississippi Graduates is a relatively new program at SHS. Former Assistant Principal Debbie Thomas, facilitator of the program, held the initiation ceremony yesterday in the theater. Lawson Joy Dumas has more.
This morning in the SHS Theater, Starkville High School held its second annual Jobs for Mississippi Graduates Career Association ceremony.
I would like to welcome you to our second annual Initiation Installation Ceremony. Our theme this year is turning obstacles into opportunities. As members of the JMG, we are determined and committed this year to give 110% to our school attendance, positive behavior, and excellence in academic achievement.
The goal is to make sure that our students graduate from high school first, and then after that we hope that they will know where they're going, either to college or the world of work or even military. Initiation and installation ceremony, the purpose of that ceremony today was to make sure that our officers, and we have 7 of them, they were inducted today, as well as the remaining students as just being members of the organization. So we had 7 officers plus all the other members were inducted today.
I'm Lawson Joy Dumas with My Morning Jacket.
Think back to when you were in high school. What was your favorite meal in the cafeteria? Without a doubt, general consensus of the students at Starkville High is Chicken Tender Day.
Chicken Tender Day is one of the most popular days at SHS. Students often run from their classrooms to be sure they get a spot in line.
My favorite part about Chicken Tender Day is the race to the line.
The lines for Chicken Tender Day are typically longer than any other day's lines. To help the lines move faster, chicken tenders are served in all 3 lunch lines. Students crowd the Jacket Cafe on this occasion. The lunch ladies always have their work cut out for them on one of their busiest days in the cafeteria.
I think Chicken Tender Day at SHS is a big deal because it is one of the only meals that people actually like at SHS.
As you can see, most students choose to eat their chicken tenders before anything else, as it's most students' favorite part of the meal.
My favorite part about Chicken Tender Day is the chicken tenders.
Students and faculty both share the same love for Chicken Tender Day.
We like Chicken Tender Day the most because we know Ms. Mary's back there putting in that work.
This is Maggie Miller with My Morning Jacket reporting from the Yellow Jacket Cafe. As Mr. McDonald would say,
so come on down to the Jacket Cafe 3rd block and enjoy some chicken tenders.
After placing second at the North Regionals, both the Jackets and the Lady Jackets bowling team earned an automatic bid to the state championship in South Haven Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. The Ladies Jackets played in a conference match Friday versus Callaway. My Morning Jackets, Anna Bird, was there.
Starkville hosted district rival Callaway this past Friday night. The Lady Jackets defeated the Chargers 75-25. Kelsey Jones is a McDonald's All-American Game nominee and selected to play in the Mississippi-Alabama All-Star Game. Tabria Gandy was selected to play in the North versus South All-Star Game.
I was very pleased with our effort. I think the girls came out with a lot of intensity on defense, and that's something that we've been striving to get better at, is our defensive effort. And I think they came out, and from the start to the finish, I think we did a great job of dictating how the game was going to be played. And as you can see, we came out on top.
The Lady Jackets are ranked second in the state with the 17-0 record.
I'm Anna Bird with My Morning Jacket reporting from the SHS Gym.
Athletes are a unique group of individuals who not only have to think on their feet, but also have to maintain good health. Maggie Miller spoke with some local experts about the importance of physical and warming up before competition.
For all athletes, stretching before competition is mandatory. Stretching keeps the muscles flexible, strong, and healthy, and they need that flexibility to maintain a strong range of motion in the joints.
It's important because you don't want to pull any muscles or get injured. It's been known to, if you are cold and not warmed up properly, you can get hurt.
It's important to stretch before I play because it helps to prevent injury. It helps loosen up the muscles and the tendons, which prevent pulling a muscle or something else that could become very serious down the road. Every game I have a pregame routine. I start with my back stretches and my hamstrings, and I move to quads, and I move to my laterals. I can do my leg swings, which helps loosen up the hips, and then I jump rope.
Without proper warm-ups, the muscles shorten and become tight. When the muscles are called for activity, they are weak and unable to work their full capability.
You want to get a physical because you have some people, and it's been in the past, kind of recently, you've had people with heart issues or some kind of asthma or something like that, and you want to know about, so the doctors can check on that and have everything figured out for if you need to have a asthma pump or have some medicine for high blood pressure or anything like that. We do some free physicals here later on in the spring. Kind of helps out for us to get all of our kids here at the school to get a physical.
I'm Maggie Miller with My Morning Jacket reporting from the SHS Gym.
Some excitement happened yesterday as 6 Jackie football players signed their letters of intent.
National Signing Day, the first Wednesday in February, is always a day to look forward to. Students and family stormed into the SHS auditorium to find out where the 2017 recruits will be going.
Well, since day one, they always been in touch with me, They never gave up on me, and I never gave up on them. So that's how I made my decision. I'm very excited. I'm just ready to get down there and just make something out of myself. Be somebody from Starkville that made it.
Connor Ronicky, an offensive lineman recruit, decided to take his talents to East Mississippi Community College, along with offensive tackle Jacoby Jones.
My choices, the only university I had was Sanford, and the rest were JUCOs like East Mississippi, Northwest, Northeast, just all the ones in Mississippi. It was not only the sports that they had, but the education that they could provide for me after school. So that played a big part in it. University of Tulane.
I chose Tulane because of the football opportunities and the school academic opportunities.
4-star linebacker recruit Willie Gay made a decision with offers from LSU, Mississippi State, Michigan, and Ole Miss.
For the next 3 or 4 years, I'll be headed to.
I chose Mississippi State because I just felt comfortable there. I wanted to stay at home with all my friends and family, and I got a chance to play early, so it's the best spot for me. Working with Kobe Jones, our old classmate, and Leo Lewis, and being able to stay at home and see y'all ugly faces still.
This is Kelly Beth Hobart with My Morning Jacket reporting from the auditorium on National Signing Day.
Baseball season started this week. Caitlin Peoples talked to some of the team members to find out their programs and expectations of this season.
The Starkville High baseball team has a lot of young talent this year. Due to the young talent, they will have to focus on their weaknesses, but they're not short on strengths.
This next week, we go to New Hope for a jamboree, which is just a couple 4-inning games to where we'll play Itawamba and East Webster. And then the following week, we go down to the coast and play a couple really, really good teams. We play Gulfport and Biloxi, which are two 6A programs that have some Division I baseball players on it, and we'll get thrown into the fire real quick.
Third baseman Carter Bentley talked about his expectations for the team and leadership.
I think the outcome of this season is going to be pretty good. We've got a lot of young guys and a couple seniors that are going to be able to lead the team, but a lot of young guys are going to be able to get the experience we need to carry us on to the next year, but I think we're going to be all right. I think my leadership affects the team in a positive way. I like to encourage my teammates and lift them up in the Lord, and also on the field just to give 100% every day and to work hard at what they want, to chase their dream.
Coach Garner spoke about the strengths and weaknesses.
Some of the strengths of the team are, I think we'll be really, really good defensively, especially on the infield. I think we've got 4 or 5 guys that can throw strikes and compete on the mound. Some things that probably are weaknesses at this point is we're really, really young, so I'm not sure how some of these kids haven't seen the type of pitching that we're going to see. So from an offensive standpoint, we've got to get a little better.
My name is Caitlin Peebles with My Morning Jacket, reporting from the Starkville baseball team.
Not only did some amazing young men sign to play football at the next level, but this afternoon, Jasmine Douglas made a decision to further her softball career.
Yes, Lady Jacket softball player Jasmine Douglas signed with East Mississippi Community College this past Wednesday.
I'm grateful to have the opportunity to continue my academic and athletic at EMCC.
Douglas signed on as a designated hitter for the Lions.
My travel ball coaches had connections with the EMCC, so it made it easier for me to go there. Plus, I wanted to start at a JUCO. So, I'm excited mainly for the family connection they have at EMCC with the softball teams and the other sports. So I think that'll be fun. They have a really good hitting coach, so I'm really looking forward to improving my hitting.
Douglas credits her coaches and teammates for pushing her to make this dream come true. I'm Cameron Dawkins reporting for the library from My Morning Jacket News.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at SHS Jacket Buzz for live updates.
Catch us next time for the latest news in the Jacket Nation.